Today's episode of FilmRiot is brought to you by Domain.com.
Have you seen Josh?
Yeah, he's around here somewhere.
Hey, Riot? Yeah, Bruno. Bruno, you say something?
Behind you!
I'm not falling for that one again.
If Bryan Brushwood comes over, do not let him in the house.
Yeah, okay.
Let me in, or I'm going to eat your soul. You already did that. Then I release my soul to torment you. I unhinge my inner spirit and command it to haunt you. I release you spirits to do unto him what need be done.
How are we alive?
The show that takes some mystery out of the effects and techniques you want to some of your favorite Hollywood films. I'm your host, Ryan Conley. So today, we got a little gruesome and earned our Bloodtober title, as you saw in the beginning. And it's because of this demented fellow's email right here, which I will again read in the spirit of Halloween.
It being Bloodtober and all, I was hoping you'd show how to put someone's head in a lawnmower blade. Gross, I know, but it is Bloodtober.
It is gross, but sounded fun to try out, so we did. And here we go. So off the bat, I knew I was just going to mix practical footage together, so in the end, it was just a matter of compositing and not a bunch of digital assets mixed together. So as I have done in the past, I bought myself a delicious melon from the store to use as Bruno's face substitute. A honeydew melon, to be exact, since this was the one that most closely resembled skin color of the ones that I could find. So now with my melon at home, I chopped it open and scooped out all the goodies from inside. I also used a pumpkin scraper to thin out the melon from the inside. That way it would rip apart real easily and give little resistance to the lawnmower blade. After I was finished there, I grabbed some blood and filled it up. Then I took the top that I cut off and put it back on with some tape. That way when I threw it, the blood wouldn't spill out the top. Next, I set up my shot and planned out where I wanted Bruno to make his fall, which I did by first setting up the lawnmower, then placing pieces of tape where the wheels would be and where the blade would be for Bruno to use as a guide when he fell. Next, it was time for Bruno to perform the fall, which he did with the grace of an angel. And then for fun, I had him flop around on the floor like a fish out of water, even though I knew I wasn't gonna use it. Now after Bruno's fall, it's time to bring in the lawnmower, which here's where I tell you not to try this at home. I don't want to hear about any limbs getting lopped off and then I get blamed for some bloody nub. So, no sir.
Don't do it!
And if you disregard what I'm saying and do it anyway, make sure you have a parent or guardian with you, because we don't want any of this. Now with this shot, I had Bruno position the lawnmower, then on my signal, he tipped it to the side, and again, don't try this at home, I then threw the blood-filled melon into the mower, like so. Ew. Now with all the footage I needed collected into one collection of collectedness within the camera, because I shot it with the camera and it goes into a digital device, which I then capture into the computer, now I have it, we jump into, guess where? Yep, After Effects. So first I bring in my footage of the lawnmower, which I cut into two parts. First being the clean mower, and then the second being the melon thrown in. I will now place the clean mower above the dirty one, then I will mask around the blade area here, then keyframe the mask path to open up once the melon hits the blade to reveal the blood and gore, and you should now have this. Next, I will bring in my shot of Bruno falling, and I will go frame by frame masking him out of the shot, which, as you all know by now, or should know by now, is called rotoscoping. Now, you could use the rotobrush tool on your shot, but for me, the background's tone was too similar to my foreground's tone, so it just wasn't doing the job. But hey, pop on your favorite filmmaking podcast and roto away. Once done with this, I will go back to the point where it looks like he will be hitting the blade, and I will go frame by frame from here to bring the mask in, like so, until we have... Now we have the main portion of this effect done, but to really tie it all together, we're gonna add a few extra little touches. First is to bring in another instance of Bruno's fall and mask in his shadow wherever you can. Without it, it doesn't quite look like he's there. After that, I will duplicate my dirty mower clip, bring it to the top, and mask just the melon in to make it seem like it's falling over Bruno's hand. Subtle, but things like this go a long way to really fool your audience's eye. And finally, I want to add a little bit of blood splatter on Bruno's hand here, but instead of using Action Essentials, I'm going to take it from this shot here. Since the floor is much lighter, I will duplicate this, bring it above Bruno's layer, mask around the blood spot here since it splats nicely, jack up the contrast to make the floor completely white, then set it to multiply. Now I position it over Bruno's hand, and we have some bloody goodness dropping on Bruno's hand like so. Again, subtle, but a really big help in the end. Now, as always, you add your color correction and a seriously gross effect. Sorry, Mom. Domain.com is the place to go if you're looking to get yourself a domain name or web hosting. I mean, really whatever it is you're looking to do, from hosting a blog or promoting yourself on the web, Domain.com is by far the best place to go. If you want a domain name but you can't decide what it should be, they have a domain discovery system that will help you out, which sort of reminds me of those band name generators. Helpful and fun. That's nice. And just to sweeten the deal, if you use the coupon code FilmRiot at checkout, you can get 15% off your domain name and web hosting. So if you're looking to build a presence on the web, my friends, do it through domain.com.
Logo. Oh, come on! I shot you in the face! Hey, hold on. I don't want to have to kill you again, so stay back. No. No! Listen, Dead Eris, you're possessed by brushwood. So fight it. Fight it! Or I'll lop it off. I'll lop it off! Wow, one swing straight through the bone. That's a good axe. I killed 2 people 4 times. Or 2 people 2 times each. 4 kills, 2 people. Trick or treat. Logo.
So that's it for today, but before we go, a very exciting announcement for your eye and ear holes. We now have a brand new FilmRiot shirt design for you to purchase and love and enjoy. Yes, look at it with all its FilmRiot-ness. And the shirt, as I said, is now for sale in our online store. So get it while the getting's good if you want it. We also have a Film State shirt, which I love because I love me some Spielberg. But anywho, Check those out at our online store. Get your own. And if you do, feel free to send me a picture with your sweet new shirt to my Twitter. I love seeing those. I got a bunch of them when we released Tell. A lot of you guys were sending it, which warmed my heart to see those pictures of you with your Blu-rays and DVDs. It's like a snuggie around my heart artery. But that's that. I'll see you guys next week when I kill you in your dreams. Hey, man.
Oh, hey, Rye. How's the business trip?
It was fine. Did you kill Eris?
Yeah.
You lopped his head off.
And I pushed Bruno into a lawnmower.
What?
It's fine, though. It still works.
Huh. Why?
Brushwood came over. I didn't let him in, though.
Oh. Curse you with his soul?
Yeah.
Brushwood. Borderlands 2?
Yeah. So good.
Gamefly it or you buy it?
I bought it. Wanna play?